Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we're going to get started, folks. I want to be cognizant of everyone's time. So first, allow me to kind of welcome you here to my private Zoom. I appreciate you so much joining. I cannot begin to tell you how excited I am. For most of you that I've spoken to, one time or another, even via text or message, I'm hoping you can tell my passion because this is certainly something I'm passionate about. Hence, this is why you're here. I felt that that connection with folks is important. So I digress just a little bit. Most of you, as I said, already know me, and for some of you, I'm not completely acquainted with. So with that said, I'm Dr. Groves. Affectionately here, they call me Dr. G, and I'm with this amazing company, as you can see in front of you, called Freedom Path. This afternoon, I and my amazing leader and mentor and coach, Coach Kev, will be sharing some of this information with you. And I got to tell you, it's certainly full of possibilities. It's been very, very life changing for me and my family. And perhaps that's why I'm so passionate about it. So it certainly strikes home with me. So we're going to jump right into it. As I said, I certainly do want to be cognizant of everyone's time. Okay. So let me just switch this back for a second there. Sorry about that. Okay, before we jump there. So just a snapshot kind of who I am. I guess that's probably important. I guess I took for granted that I've spoken with you most, but it's important to share. My background essentially consists of 23 years plus in education. And when I say that, guys, I mean from the bottom up. I worked primarily in classrooms with students with special needs for a long time. And then I progressed to special ed teacher, to building principal, to district CEO, to regional district CEO. But more specifically, I guess, as it kind of relates to this afternoon and what we're talking about right now, is one thing that I did pride myself over that time is I had the opportunity to work very closely with communities, integrating not only high school students and college students and quite frankly, businesses in developing financial literacy and how to scale and build their businesses just by knowledge. No secret sauce at that point, you know. This was about what felt good and try to help people. So, folks, I guess this is really where my passion is. This is where my passion is. It's where my passion meets my purpose, and I guess I'm often caught saying just that. And prior to this company, I'm not sure if I found it or if it found me, but either way, I'm here, and so are you folks. And I guess that's what really matters. Um, and I think about that just a little bit, and I think about everything in my life that I've put my name behind. And I got to tell you, there hasn't been a darn thing I've done that I didn't put my name down 110%. And this company here is no different. So with that, I'm very hopeful that you'll find the information today important. This is so very exciting. We are growing so very fast. There's people getting what they need, and we're opening brokerages all across the US. People are getting results. You see, they're getting loans. They're getting what they need, and that's about getting it in a more timely fashion. What we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about what it is that we're looking for at the same time. I think that's important. What are you looking at when you look at this company? And what are we looking at when we look at you? You see, this is a higher level kind of anywhere business. It's cutting edge. We're working with completely sophisticated and unmatched systems, guys. So let's talk about what we do and kind of what we don't do. Okay, so sorry about that. My slide didn't want to click there. So we're going to stick right here for 1 second. Um, apologize again. Slide stuff. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. So this is just, as I was saying, we're growing so very fast. We're opening brokerages all across the US. People are getting loans, they're getting what they need. And we're going to talk about how they're doing that. I just wanted to recapture that thought since I sort of jumped from slide to slide. So are you ready? Because now I have the honor and the privilege to introduce my incredible partner, Coach Kev. Listen, folks, when I had this opportunity to have Coach Kev a part of this conversation this afternoon, I immediately jumped on it. You see, he's a highly respected professional. Coach Kev brings a wealth of expertise, dedication that truly sets him apart. But you know, that's the facts. But what's also a fact is not only is he a true servant leader, he's mentored and trained and coached thousands of professionals. He's been pivotal in the development of this business and many other financial businesses for that matter. He's our regional vice president. He's a father. He's a husband. I'm getting so excited because he's a man of God. He's my mentor, a national trainer. Guys, so with all that being said, I could go on and on with my dear friend, Coach Kev. I'm going to put myself out of the way. I'm giving you the pleasure. My friend, Coach Kev, the floor is absolutely yours.
Oh man, thank you so very much, Dr. G. I really, really appreciate gracious introduction. Do me a favor, make me co-host so allow me to be able to share my screen. And while you're doing that, I do want to thank you for your leadership. 23 years in leadership, PhD, successful broker with this company. I also want to congratulate you. If you have any teammates that's already on here who's enrolled or your mentors that's on here, please give him a congratulatory message. He just helped another client get approved for $75,000. So that's a lot of money for someone to get approved for. And just think about that. That means he had to go out to help individuals in the community, put the word out for them to be able to be in the position to get approved for 75,000. I want to be able to share my screen with you just so I can kind of show you. It was posted all over inside of the group. And I'm telling you, when you really understand what we have a hold of, you will be excited. Just the fact that you even here, right? So thank you so very much. Let me go to the group really quick. Let me know if you guys can see it. If you can see it, put a yes inside of the chat. Look, I'm blushing. I'm acting like I'm gonna get paid off of that, right? If you can see that on the screen, it says Dr. Christopher Groves, 75,000 approved. Amanda says, yep. Right? So just think about that. Imagine if he kept this blessing to him, right? This is a servant leader, right? This is someone who's passionate about helping people. He's a father, right? A husband, a doggy daddy. Any dog lovers out there, right? So not only will you be able to partner up with him, you also get a chance to partner up with massive, successful other leaders and business professionals within this ecosystem. So the reason why I'm showing this to you is because anybody can do this. Think about it. You have mastered something, right? Dr. Groves has a doctorate degree in leadership, right? So he understands how to help people. He understands he has what we call discernment, right? Where he can figure out where their challenges is and give them the blueprint to get to the next level. Think about how many things that you've learned over the years that you've mastered, and you could bring your skills right to Freedom Path. So all right, we got a short amount of time. You don't know who I am, but with that gracious introduction, I am Coach Kev. If you can see work from home opportunity at the top, put yes. I just want to make sure you can see that it says work from home opportunity. That's what you're going to hear about today, but I want to make sure. Thank you so very much. All right, so let's get into it. I'm a national trainer broker. My goal is to help so many people just like you. So I'm going to turn my camera off so you're not wasting time looking at my ugly mug, right? And then we'll get into it. So you will be joining the fintech industry. Now, I know you're saying to yourself, fintech? Here's the reality. And here's the beautiful thing about this. You've already been a part of fintech. You've already been participating in fintech. We're just going to show you how you can generate revenue by referring people to tools they're going to need anyway. Watch this. Have you ever heard of a small company called PayPal? If you have, put yes inside of the chat. I'm going to be quick, but I want y'all to participate. If you've ever heard of a small company called PayPal, put yes. Okay, Dr. G, I see you. Anybody else? Keith, I see you. Okay, Rod, I see you. So, okay. Have you ever heard of Robinhood? Have you ever heard of Coinbase? Have you ever heard of Cash App? Have you ever heard of Venmo? These are fintech industries. Think about it. And all of us, I don't mean to speak for everybody, most of us have used one or all of these tools. That's the fintech. It's a global market that's projected to reach 700 billion by 2030. Did you catch that? I remember my wife and I talking to my kids about this 5, 6 years ago. But this is an opportunity for you to participate and revolutionize your income. Now, one of the things that I love about this, and Dr. G didn't share it, but I'm telling you, he already did his homework, right? Freedom Path, founded in 2022, led by industry veterans, 100% debt-free, privately owned company. Our mission, we have multiple missions, but I'm going to share with you three. Our mission is to help 1 million entrepreneurs be the first millionaire in their family. Our mission is to help 1 million families get into home ownership because they need help with their personal credit. Our mission is to help 1 million businesses unlock the funding that they need and become bankable so they can go OPM, they can leverage other people's money. We have a proven track record. Our Trustpilot reviews, Google reviews, we have an A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau. And that's actually really good because if you're referring a service, you want to make sure it's Gucci, so to speak, right? You want to make sure it's good. So I love that. And that's exciting. Now, I showed you earlier the fact that Dr. G just helped somebody get approved for $75,000. But Dr. G didn't do all the work. He allowed the system to do all the work, right? Now, remember, we're disrupting the entire industry. We're bypassing TV, advertisement, and we're going straight to the consumer. That's what you will be doing. You will be referring people to take a look at this. Now, here are the services we're going to be sharing with them. Now, do I recommend you share all of them all at once? No, because then you're going to sound like an auctioneer, right? I'm sure you've heard of the auctioneer, right? So you would be offering or referring services to consumers, meaning maybe you know someone that need help improving their personal credit and they need to leverage our software so they can improve their personal credit, which is the Freedom Wealth, right? Maybe you know someone who is a business owner or entrepreneur, right? And they want to learn how to get business credit. Then they can go Freedom BCA, right? So consumers would be the individual services, right? Whether it's the Freedom Wealth, whether it's the Freedom Health, right? Or either the Freedom Life. Now, business professionals may need the other tools, like the business funding, like the Freedom Pay, which is merchant, right? So it's so many ways that not only you can leverage these services, but you can be the conduit. You can be the bridge. You can be the solution to a problem that so many people are trying to get. The reality is most people were never taught about estate planning and life insurance and how to improve their credit. And they won't know how to do it unless they partner with somebody that does. Now, these are the services you're going to be referring. The company would do all the heavy lifting. There's tutorials, there's videos, there's customer service that explains everything to your client. All we do is refer them. Now, as an independent broker, it's $129. Now, for some of you, or all of us mostly, you probably in the last month already spent $129 on something else, whether it's a holiday season, a birthday gift, whatever, Christmas gift. Think about that. This is something that anybody can do, and it's 3 easy steps. Let people know what you do, direct them to your website. So Dr. G already letting you guys know what he's doing right now. He's also going to direct you to his website. And then he's going to help you get enrolled for whatever you need, whether it's to improve your personal credit, whether it's you're a business owner, you want to get business credit, whether you want to join our team as a broker. The bottom line is for you to actually take advantage of this is mind blowing, especially with the price point of 125. But what's included? 129. What's included? Training, all the tools you need, marketing, right? You're gonna have multiple mentors. You're gonna have Dr. G. You're gonna have Mr. Rod Farrell. You're gonna have Trithena. You're gonna have myself. There's layers of leaders. I call it LOL, right? Not laugh out loud. Layers of leaders, right? So you're gonna have layers of leaders helping you. And here's the beautiful thing. You'll have customer service helping you, right? One of your clients have a challenge. Guess what? Hey, here's customer service number. Give them a call or email them and they'll follow back up with you. You don't have to hide behind a computer and do all of that. The fact that you also get your own website for every person to enroll, in my opinion, if you've ever ran a business before, websites alone cost thousands of dollars, sometimes 500, sometimes more, depending on what type of website you have. But remember, you'll have all of the tools you need. You'll also have your back office. And as I showed you earlier, when I showed you Dr. G promoting that $75,000 funding that he helped somebody with, you're going to be a part of a community and we'll celebrate you, right? Now, here's the 5 ways we get paid. The first 2 ways are direct commission and residual income. Watch this. If you have an Amazon Prime account, put Prime inside of the chat. I'm curious. I'm almost done. But if you have an Amazon Prime account, put Prime inside of the chat. If you have a Netflix account, right? Put Netflix inside of the chat. So here's the reality. We are paying Amazon and Netflix, and for some of us, multiple companies, residual income. Why not you get paid residual income? Why can't you learn how to get paid like the big businesses do? Well, you didn't have the infrastructure and you don't know what to do, but we do, and we're going to show you how. And this is the infrastructure you're going to need. See, a lot of people want to become millionaires, but it's difficult if you're in the wrong vehicle. Hello. So let's look at the 40%. You enroll someone, they go to your website, they say, I want to help just with my personal credit. They enroll in the program for $189. Okay. Look, it costs more to become a customer than to build the business. How interested is that? Interesting is that. So $189, 40% of that, you generate $75. That client also invests $99 a month. Okay. You generate the residual income. You generate that Prime income, that Netflix income. And 30% of $99 is roughly $29, $30 or so. So just think about that. For the life of the client, you continue to make money just like the big businesses do. So these are the 2 first ways we get paid. Remember, I'm going to show you 5. Let's go over the 3rd way we get paid. This is the customer activation bonus. So every product has a point value. Customer, to sign up a customer, that's 1 point. To sign up a business partner, that's 1 point. To help somebody get funding, that's 5 points. To help somebody enroll for business credit, that's 2 points. And there's some points that are 6. My point to you, pun intended, right, is this income is predictable. I remember when I worked my job, you know how I used to figure out how much my check was going to be? I used to just divide my hourly or times my hourly by how many hours I worked. Right? And that's how I knew what my check was going to be. It was still sometimes off because FICA, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? But my point to you is this is the same way. If you looked at this and I asked you, hey, Mike, how many points do you need if you want to generate $1,000 next week? You would say 15 points, Coach Cam. Easy. Now, remember, we get paid on Fridays, and then also we have monthly bonuses the 15th of every single month. So this is the 3rd way we get paid. Now I'm going to show you the 4th way for those of you who want to build a team. Now, if you want to build a team, there's something called leveraging broker model bonus. It's like a leadership check match. So meaning when your team in other states make money and they get a monthly bonus, you get 20% of it. Not 20% of taking their money, but the company will pay you 20% based off of what their bonus is. And when you think about that, imagine you had 10 leaders and you just made an extra $100 with all 10 leaders. That's an extra $1,000 you just got paid. And remember, this is only the 4th way. You still making your weekly income. You still have your residual income. This is just for those of you who want to build a team and generate a bonus override with that team. See, there's an old African proverb, I'm not sure if you've ever heard it. It said, if you want to go far, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. See, it's important for you to know that we will help you do this together. Now, here's the final infinity bonus or the final bonus that they call the infinity bonus.
Mm.
I like to call it whatever
Oh.
bonus you can think of. And
Mhm.
when you think about this, this is something that a lot of people are going after. Now, this infinity bonus can potentially change everything for you. 150 points unlock $1,000 bonus on a monthly basis. All you need is that 150 points. Here's the reality. When your team acquire points, that count towards your points. Hello. Of course, you can look at this and say, man, I want to get to that $128,000 bonus. Well, that would translate to 1.5 million. Can you dig it? This is an opportunity for you to start this part-time. So if you got a job, keep your job. You have kids, keep your kids. If you got a dog, please keep your dog. But look at this. Imagine you broke this down on an annual basis. These are the type of numbers that you can generate outside of what you're already doing. All right? If you really want to build this, I want you to remember this concept. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We're all going to help you. Think about it. Dr. G came, he introduced himself, and he passed it to me to explain. Now, he has explained this eloquently so many times. I'm grateful that I get a chance to do this presentation with him. But I want you to know that we will be doing these presentations for you until you say, oh man, Dr. G, I can do this without you. He has countless leaders on his team. They are doing meetings with or without him. I just want you to know, right? And I'm honored I get a chance to serve with him. So as I mentioned, there's weekly pay, there's monthly bonuses. You can do this. It's a flexible schedule. You can do this wherever you want, long as you have internet. Now, you only can enroll if you're in the United States. That's critical, right? But you can, I have military veterans who are in Poland and stationed overseas. They're still building this business. Why? Because all you need is strong internet, right? So all of the training and certification, everything comes with your 129 enrollment. And this business is willable, sellable, and transferable. Now, I'm going to give you this quote, and I'm pretty sure you've heard this before. This is by Mr. Warren Buffett. And if everybody should know who Warren Buffett is, right? Berkshire Hathaway, right? Multi-billionaire, right? Warren Buffett did say he's only going to leave his kids, I think my wife said 0.5% of his wealth, which translating to hundreds of millions of dollars. But I digress. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Now, the first time I read that, I didn't get it. And I don't know if you got this, but I'm going to read it one more time. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, hint, hint, clue, clue, you will work until the day you die. And I'm telling you guys right now, this is the opportunity for you to get started. Right now, you're saying to yourself, I want to get enrolled. It's $129, $49 a month. You do one enrollment a month, that will cover your ROI. I want you to get back with Dr. G. He'll send you the online application and just get started. Right now, I'm going to open up for some questions because I really want to take a few minutes just to answer anyone's questions, just in case you have questions. And remember, it's not just myself, Dr. G. There's so many other people that are having success with this company. There are so many people that are enrolling, new brokers, trainings are happening, people are getting promoted. And the reality is, why not you? I'm going to stop sharing and I want to open up. Any questions, guys? Let me know right now. Oh man, I think I see another oh man, okay, I see you over there. Any questions? I see Dr. Stacy. Stacy, is she having look like she having a meeting too? All right, guys, look, it's a lot happening. If you want to invite your family and friends, we have one tomorrow happening at I think 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 Central. But let me stop sharing and let me open up my camera. Let me look at the chat. Let's see if there's any questions. All right. Yes, congratulations for sure, for sure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got a few minutes, guys. Any questions? Any questions? Put it inside of the chat, whatever questions you have. Just want to make sure. All right, I don't think I see any questions overall. All right. Well, thank you guys for hopping on. Oh, what is the typical day of a new um the day is whatever you make it. What I would like to share with you is you can get out of this whatever you put in. So let's say for instance, it all depends on your life, right? So if you if you work a full-time job, you know, your typical day will be more of connecting with people between the cracks of your schedule, right? Maybe it may be lunchtime. Maybe you may put a post up on social media. Maybe you may want to take an hour throughout your day after you get off of work and then send a message to everybody to invite them to a webinar. Maybe you want to schedule a private meeting like Dr. G did today, right? And then one of your mentors show up and do the entire presentation. But a typical day is we're inviting individuals to take a look at what we're doing, and we're launching brand new business partners, meaning as soon as a business partner gets enrolled, now for a new person, let's say you enroll somebody tonight, right? You get enrolled and you enroll someone tonight. You won't have to launch them. Dr. G will, or his mentor will launch them. Why? Because you're new, right? Now, over time, you're going to learn how to launch that new person. But until then, you'll be leveraging the leadership. But if you really look at this like I would say a full-time or a part-time job where you just put a designated amount of hours into it, you'll reap a major, 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 major reward. But when you think about a brand new person, all they're literally doing is inviting people to take a look at this. Literally, that's it. Right? But there's going to be a whole bunch of tools that you can use, a video, live presentations, recording, just to get people to see the information and then they enroll on within your organization. So I hope I answered that question. I know it was a long answer, but I just think it's important for a brand new person. All you're really doing is inviting people to take a look at it. You're just picking the tool, right? And then while you're inviting people to take a look at the tool, you're attending trainings between your schedule, right? So definitely good. Let me know if I answer that. And how do you pronounce your name? Kisa? Can I elaborate more on the services? I have just a few minutes. Yep, I'll just go right to my website so you can actually see it. So can you see the website? Let me know if you can see it. All right. So let me go to so you get a website. All right, perfect. So you get the website just like this. So let's say the services. I'll go here. So let me elaborate just a little bit. I have about 5 minutes. So Wealth Path, this is basically, I don't like to call it the credit repair, but it's like a software where a person can manage their credit, do estate planning, identity protection, set saving goals, things of that nature. They'll be able to do that using this platform right here, right? Where it says self boost, they can monitor their credit, right? Debt tracker, identity protection, personal loans. So many different things that they can leverage on just the $189.99 program, right? All right. Now let's go back to look at the other services. The BCA, Freedom BCA is a business credit academy. Basically, I tell all business owners before they get enrolled, just do the free scan. Why? Because the scan will then tell you what you need, right? Do you know how to become bankable? Right? Do you know how to get pre-qualified? Do you know what an NAP is, right? Name, address, and phone number, right? Do you know what the banks are looking for that'll help you actually get approved, right? So it's very important for us to know that mostly every single service is on the website, but everything will be seamless. And then when the client actually signs up on the back end, they're going to have tutorials and tools to kind of help navigate them, right? So, and as a business owner, believe it or not, as a business partner, you can actually enroll in these services as well and essentially pay yourself. But you can be a customer yourself. Now, the funding, exactly what it sounds like, Freedom Funding. A person just apply for funding, right? They create a profile, they get their index to see if they're bankable, and then they get matched with a lender, right? There's over 7,000 lenders that they can leverage, and this is an amazing opportunity for so many people. But again, before they go here, I would always say do the business scan first. And we have health, wealth, Freedom Health coming. We also have, actually it's launched because there's a lot of people doing training behind the scenes. It's just they want to train even more people because this is going to be a major one that's going to combat against a lot of the insurance issues people are going through. You have Freedom Pay, it deals with merchant services for businesses, and then you have Freedom Life. Now, Freedom Life actually is a life insurance. It comes with the Freedom Wealth, right? So we're not able to sell it standing alone yet. And here's a beautiful thing that I love about the Freedom Health. You won't need a license to be able to offer this to people. So this is going to be incredible. And when this hits the market, I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. The ones that I like to focus on personally is the Freedom Wealth, the BCA credit, and then the funding overall. And then lastly, the opportunity to become a business partner. Literally, you're having someone start their own business. They fill this out, they hit next, and then they get a chance to get enrolled in the company. Now, everybody gets their own back office. They can, they'll be able to track everything that's happening. Let me see if I can log into a back office just so you guys can see. And when you think about this opportunity, guys, this is a game changer for so many people. You get your own back office just like this. You get in the events tab, as you can see. So today, wait, let me see if I could go back to yesterday. Well, not yesterday, today. Today we had a few meetings that already happened earlier. One happened at 11 a.m. and then one happened at 12, a training. We have meetings happening tomorrow, right? We have a workshop happening tomorrow, and then we have a presentation for the public, similar to what you're hearing right now at 6. And then, of course, you guys know doctors having hers tomorrow as well. That's a private one. And then we have trainings on Monday. On Monday, I'm doing Mentorship Monday, as you can see, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have accountability calls if you need help learning how to build a business, right? So it's constant trainings, constant mentorship. All you really need to do is look, we got Dr. G coming December 12th. He's going to be doing an incredible presentation. You one day can also be one of the presenters in the company. So everything that we need is literally here. Once you guys get started, you'll know exactly what to do because we're going to add you to a group and then give you all the tips and suggestions that you need on a daily basis. So I know that was a long answer going over the services. I hope you appreciated that. But at the end of the day, I want to make sure everybody understands what we're doing. We literally are referring these services to individuals, and we're getting paid as well as business owners. So any additional questions before I go? I got about 3 minutes. Any additional questions? And if you don't have any questions, put them good. And then I would like for you to get back with Dr. G. He's going to send you the online application and get enrolled. Now, here's something I want to give for every single person. Well, it's not going to be me. It's going to be Dr. G. Whoever gets enrolled right now, today, we'll give you till today, right? We're going to give you till 9 o'clock tonight. Whoever gets enrolled before 9 o'clock tonight, Dr. G has a business partner that he can add to your team. Dr. G, can you co-sign that for me real quick? Do you have somebody you can move just to help him out? Now, if he doesn't, I have somebody, or Rod has somebody. But Dr. G, let him know if you can do it. If you have somebody oh, I forgot. You can't even unmute. Sorry about that.
Yes, sir, I do. I can certainly co-sign that.
Boom. So you guys heard that from the man himself. You enroll, if you're a guest and you're not enrolled into the business yet, you enroll tonight before 9 p.m., preferably right now. He basically will have a person to move under your team. He's going to keep working with them. just to help you build your business even faster. What an incredible leader. And these are the type of things that we do to help our business owners. And if you are a business owner already in this company, or if you're thinking about signing up, or if you haven't enrolled and you're going to sign up, think about that, right? As you bring people within your organization, hey, if you enroll right now, I got somebody that can help you with. Why? Because you want to have a vested interest in a business. And that's how we all continue to grow, because we help each other. Man, thank you guys for hopping on. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you, Dr. G, for taking the time to put this whole thing together. Get back with him, get enrolled. And Dr. G, myself, or Mr. Rod Farrell, if you have any questions, all right, let me ask you one more question I thought I saw. What if you have someone that's looking realtor? Uh, if they're looking to become a realtor or broker, I don't understand. I don't get that question. Go ahead, you can unmute. Because you said, what would you say to someone who is looking to become a realtor or a broker as to why they should focus on FB instead? I can't hear you. No, I can't hear you. I wouldn't want them to just focus on this instead. If they're a real estate agent or a mortgage broker, they can use this as an additional piece to add to what they're already doing, right? So, um, yeah, that's how I would do it. But yeah, we do. Okay, I answered your question. Great, 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 great. Yeah, we got a lot of real estate agents and brokers and insurance agents on our team. So, all right, guys, have a good day. I'll see you on the other side. Thank you so very much, Dr. G. Get with him and get enrolled. And if you follow everything we're telling you to do, we'll be able to meet you at the TOP. Happy Saturday. Let's go.